Hey you guys, today I'm here to talk about Love and Hip Hop New York Season 5 Episode 12. It was okay. It was an entertaining episode. I'm not gonna say it was a good episode, bad episode. It was very entertaining. Gave me something to talk about, so we're gonna get to talking, whatever. Um it starts out with Yandy and Kimbella. I'm like, is Kimbella pregnant? Like, damn, she got chunky. Like, girl, what you been eating? Maybe you need to stay off of social media and talking about Tanisha being big when your ass is not the same size as you was. I'm just saying. Like, don't talk about big people when you headed their damn direction. Just saying, Kimbella. But they're sitting there and they're talking about Yandy and Mandisi's issues or whatever. And I like how Kim Bella just told Yandy, like, both of y'all was wrong. You need to apologize, and he needs to apologize. I was sitting there like, is Yandy can to Candy because they don't like to hear they bullshit. They don't like to be called out on their bullshit. Don't call your friends to talk if you don't want to hear either their opinion or the truth. And in this case, it was both. But I'm just saying, that's why I don't deal with people and they bullshit and they mess in their relationships because if you can't take my opinion on a situation, don't fucking call me with it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to situations like that, where people been in a relationship, I don't deal with them conversations. Well, if I do deal with them conversations, I just listen. I don't give my feedback, none of that, because they 9 times out of 10 they just want to hear themselves vent. Diamond fucking Strawberry, this bitch is crazy. So she meets up with her homegirl Mark. And now we find out who she stayed with who she's been living with in New York. This is the girl that Cisco dropped her off with in New York and made her become her friend and confidant and all that kind of stuff. So, they're sitting there talking about the whole Cisco situation and how, the whole drama with him. And then she brings up, well, the only person I knew that was cool with Cisco was Rich, so I hit up Rich. The girl was like, "Oh, I know Rich. He cool. I know him." So, she started telling her about the whole drama, with Rich with the letter and all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, she was like, "The girl, like, give to the story. Like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?" She was like, "Let me tell you. Let me draw out this scene first. Hold on." So she was like, yeah, when I was getting ready to leave the out, then he kissed my neck. I said, well, bitch, you left out a lot of the part where you was putting your foot all on his. I'm just saying. Really? I hate when bitches don't tell their side. But the friend still was looking at her side. I like, bitch, are you crazy? Like, this is what you call a rebound. It's messy. It's gonna be messy. Because she was like, Rich first with everybody. You know what I'm saying? She was like, but you need to be careful with him. Like, what are you doing? Like, the whole time I'm looking at this bitch like she's dumb. She is so dumb. And I kept saying, like I said on Twitter, if this bitch would focus more on her daughter the way she focused on Dick, I think I would respect her more. But you dumb. Anyway, another dumb broad. Tara and Rich Dollars meet up. I'm like, damn, is Rich the only person in New York? Maybe is he the only promoter? Know how to throw parties? Producer? I don't know. So he I'm sorry, y'all got sidetracked on watching Black and Crew. I hate Caesar. Anyway, so they're talking about her etiquette little thing and her business and how she wants to throw this launch party for her business or whatever. So Rich is gonna help her out. I'm sitting there like, please don't flirt. But they didn't. They kept it professional or whatever. Then he brings up Johnny Blaze and how she needs to be Tara's client because she rough around the edges. She likes to fight. She likes to be on social media popping off. Just basically telling Johnny Blaze little life story or whatever. And Tara felt like she can help her. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, you can't help yourself. I don't Maybe I just need to go out here, make some flyers, say I do some shit, and get some delusional bitches. Cause apparently I'm in the wrong field. I'm not making enough money, and I need to make more. Because there's some delusional bitches out here. So I think I need to change a profession and make up a profession and say I did some shit, put some credentials on something to just lie and say I did some shit. Maybe me saying I talked to a couple of my friends about the thing of making me a psychiatrist. I don't know. These bitches can make up business and plans and I will not go to Tara for nothing. I'm sorry. She can't help. Maybe Johnny do need somebody, to a life coach and a etiquette person, but Tara's not the one. I'm sorry, Rich. Maybe this is for the storyline, but Tara's not the one to reach out to. But she was saying how Johnny needs to stay off of social media for 10 days and stuff like that. So, but she said she'll work with her. Johnny end up coming up or whatever. And, they talk business or whatever. And then Johnny kisses Rich. So, Tar already know that there's some bullshit going on with them too. So, Peter's at a Peter Guns is at a community college, and he's there to talk to some young men about his past and how his past got him into trouble, and just want to talk to him and lead him, to lead him in a different direction and what they going or whatever. And he invite Mandisi. At first, I was like, oh fuck no. Oh hell no! On both of them, because I kept saying, Mandisi, how are you gonna talk about the past when your past is still present? You still dealing with legal issues. But then I had to think about it, like, regardless of what they going through, their life story still can help somebody. I don't care how much of a creep Peter is. If he can get one dude off the streets from robbing, stealing, or killing somebody, maybe see too, I'm all for it. So I can't really knock him. But I was at first looking at him like, no, this is some bullshit. And y'all probably saying that too. But just think about it. Regardless of what they're doing in their lives, if they can save one person's life by saying, we don't need to pick up a gun because we can maybe get so many years in jail, I'm all for it. Then they get to talking after the thing. They get to talking about their relationships or whatever. And Peter tells him about Amina and all that kind of stuff. And Medici's like, oh bullshit. Yandy ain't going for no me having a girlfriend. My girlfriend cool. Next girl, hell no. And no. Ain't nobody going for that but some little girls that don't know they worth. That's who's going for that. So then, Medici tells him about him and Yandy's situation, and Peter tells him he needs to apologize. This is why they amalgamated him, but neither one of them wants to see the fault in their ways or whatever. So, but he's gonna apologize, so okay, whatever. But neither one of them really wanted to hear anything, and I'm sitting there like, well, why bring it up? Okay. Peter and Diamond. Oh, Peter and Diamond. She keeps texting him, and he's not replying to her. But now because he didn't know what to say to her after his last encounter with Cisco. So now they meeting up, and she just immediately goes in about him not texting her back, and I'm like, bitch, y'all ain't in a relationship. What are you doing? Like, ew, what are you doing? But she just going in on him about not replying to her, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So then he say, I talked to your boy Cisco, and he's not really feeling this or whatever. He got a problem with it. She immediately goes off. Well, stop fucking with me then. Stop dealing with me. Stop. I'm sitting there like, bitch, you've been texting him. He ain't been replying to you. Crazy. Need some medication. That girl needs to just schedule a doctor's appointment because something wrong with brain cells. She needs to go get some kind of scan. I don't know. She crazy. And I know her mama is sitting there watching this like, let me go here and go to the courts and get this my baby. Let me get this grandbaby or the daddy because this bitch is crazy. Okay. She crazy. I don't like her. So then she was like, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. He was like, I want to take you in the bathroom and knock your, your screws loose. And she was like, okay, well, come on in. What? When she did that, I just went to Twitter. I just was so mad. I was like, this bitch is a thought. She is a trash box. She's a sleaze bucket. And somebody tweeted me and said, she all that. Yes, and more. They lucky it's only 140 characters on Twitter. I'm just saying, like, that bitch is way more than that. Okay, we know Rich is a sleazeball. We know who he is. We know what he's about. So, yeah, I don't expect nothing from him. Yeah, he fucked up. I hope Cisco punches lights out. Whatever. But you are a girl. I can't even call you a woman. You are a female, dog. You are a female. And you have a daughter. I have a problem with women doing this shit when they have daughters. Like, this is what you showing your child. This is okay. That motherfuckers can fuck you in the bathroom and this is okay. Girl, boo. Boo, boo. Boo, boo. No. Anyway, moving on. Amina and her baby playing. They had a play date with her. She acting like a little 12-year-old fucking girl. I didn't understand all of that bullshit. She tell her about the Germany trip and how Peter popped up. Who cared? Then Tara talking about I just let her ramble or whatever. The lady that stole Peter from me. Ooh, this is for research. You petty. You petty as fuck. You petty. Then Amina was talking about how I told him it's over because you told me to. Because I'm 12 years old and I don't know how to think for myself, so I have to go get some damn something from his baby mama. Girl, you dumb. All y'all just dumb. A fucking show full of dumb women. Okay. Anyway, Nyman and Rich, and they're at Rashida's party. Rashida's always throwing the damn party. I ain't mad at her. She is always throwing the party. But she walks up. She say hi. Soon she say hi. Diamond is over there side eyeing her, looking at her up and down. And girl, you too insecure. You're too childish, immature, insecure. Stop. Ugh. She makes my blood just boil when it comes to her. And then she was like, yeah, we're dating. I mean, she just kept trying to put it out there that they were dating. And Rich over there, he's saying shit in the confessionals, but he's not stopping her in her tracks. This is why this bitch is delusional, because you carry this shit on. Or whatever. So then Rashida walks off like, let me leave this bird in her trainer. I ain't got time for this shit. This is my party. I ain't got time for this shit. So Sam walks up. She side-eyeing Sam too, like, why is all these bitches with their boobs popped up, all walking up? Do you know who he is? Rich know a lot of women, so you're gonna have to deal with women whether he's fucking them or not. Rich is a producer. He's out there in the streets. He's out there in the club. All these bitches are cast members. He knows a lot of women, dumb delusional bitch. Like, you should have been worried about what the fuck Cisco was doing when your ass wasn't up in New York when he was in a strip club with bitches. You really would have been mad. But I'm just saying. So yeah, she's telling Sis, Rich walked off to go get a drink and she started talking to Sin and she started telling him Sin like, yeah, that's my man. Rich ended up walking back up because she was talking about she was his boo. And Rich walks back up like, what the fuck? And Sin looking at her like, what the fuck? Because she was telling him like, my ex boyfriend Cisco, and even Sin like, really, like what? Everybody looking at Rich like, fucking really, Rick. So yeah, she was like, Diamond was talking about, I would fuck somebody up over him. I'm like, bitch, you fucked in the bathroom one time, got a few text messages, and now you ready to fuck some people up? Okay, we'll see how far your fucking up go. Okay. So then, Stan calling her crazy, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, Stan, she's fucking delusional crazy. Yandy and Mandisi, they're they had dinner or whatever, and they're talking about their drama or whatever. They haven't talked or slept with each other in 6 days. That's a problem, women. I'm sorry. You don't ever let that many days go by of you not talking or sleeping with your man. First of all, I ain't getting the fuck out of my bed. So did he get out of bed? I don't know. I ain't getting out of my bed. We'll be two mad motherfuckers just. Neither me and my dude too stubborn. Both of us say we getting up a comfortable bed. Nope, not gonna happen. I'm just saying. I don't think that's the cute thing. I was always taught you don't even go to bed still mad at each other because that's not how relationships work. I don't know. So he sits down. He apologized for his actions, say how he was wrong, and she was like, "All I wanted you to do that night was to say sorry." Then I told y'all what kind of woman Mandisi wanted. Mandisi wanted a woman to be at home and stay at home with them kids. That's what he wanted. I don't know what happened and why they didn't talk before they started fucking and getting pregnant, but I told y'all before that's what Mandisi wanted. Whether it's right or wrong, there are men out here that are like that. Y'all could be out in the streets doing whatever. Y'all could be ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde. But once you have his kids, he sees you in a whole different light and wants you to stay home and take care of his kids. That's how some men are. And when she said something about quitting her job, he was like, why? And all this kind of stuff. And she was like, well, you can go take care of my business. He really wasn't down for that or whatever. But I'm telling y'all, some men feel like it's not their job to take care of the household when they be outside working. Some men are like that. I'm glad I ain't got one like that. But I'm just saying, some men are like that. Regardless of you working outside the home, they still expect you to do what you do have to do in the home. No, I am like that. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do at home. I still make sure dinner is made, the clothes is washed, the house is cool. Ain't no way. That is just a woman duty. I mean, I don't know. That's probably just the way I was raised as a woman. But so I get both sides of it. I get both sides of their argument. Um, Peter and Amina didn't care. They're in the studio. She want him out the house. He's still trying to do music with her. Only thing I liked about that whole situation is when she said, why are you rapping about stuff that ain't the truth? Like, rap about some real stuff because you ain't buying no diamonds or nothing because motherfucker, you ain't afford them. Okay, moving on from that. Then they were talking about a break and he was like, you know what that do to me? Boy, it'll do the same thing you're doing while you're with her, still fucking other people. Yandy and Kimbella, they at her office, and before Kimbella got there, she had scheduled a meeting with Remy, Yandy's assistant. So Kimbella ended up walking in, and now Yandy feel like, cool, I got backup. Because now Yandy wants to fire her or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, y'all better talk business. This ain't cute. This ain't professional. I've been saying Yandy ain't professional. I don't know who's working with her, who's dealing with her, who her clients are, but she's not professional. She caught this girl in for a business meeting, but you got your best friend, your sidekick in there with you. That's not business whatsoever. That's not business. Girl, y'all got love in hip hop security if that girl's gonna do something to you. So the girl walks in, she like, oh, you ain't gonna knock. Somebody probably told her to go in, dumbass. But I'm just saying. Then Yandy just started being really unprofessional to the girl, start talking shit to the girl. Now he's telling the girl, you don't know your place. This is gonna be your last exchange with me. The meeting you had before with Yandy was your last one. Telling the girl she's fired, and the girl like, you can't fire me. I don't work for you. So, she just basically telling her that, and Kimbella over there blood boiling, just ready to pop off and jump up. And then Kimbella jumps up to the girl because apparently Kimbella has some issues with her. And that's another reason why I felt like if she had issues with her, she really should have been in that room. Because Kimbella ain't even on the show, ain't no cast member, so she shouldn't even got that kind of shine. But I felt like this was so fucking unprofessional, and I'm glad Melissa's gonna check in the next episode because I felt like this was so unprofessional. But yeah, like I said, Kimbella jumped in her face, shouldn't have did that, and security guards escort Remy out. Rich, okay, we had Tara's lunch party. This was my favorite part of the episode. I hope I can get this under 2 minutes, because I really don't want it to be over 20 minutes video. But Rich is at Tara's lunch party. He's talking to her. They happy that it's going cool, whatever. Next thing Johnny Blaze is with him. She sits on piece for this party, because he wants Johnny Blaze to work with Tara. So then Rashida and Chrissy come. And they, asking Rich about Diamond, like, what's up with old crazy ass delusional girl, and Rich over there trying to act like that ain't his girl, that ain't his boo, that ain't nothing, boo. He didn't fuck her, he lied, all this kind of stuff, and they see right through Rich. They laughing at this fool because he's like a joke now, and he's like, y'all gonna make me take some shots, and I'm like, boy, you should took the whole goddamn bottle. So, Johnny walks up or whatever, because they kept asking him, like, do Cisco know? And he kind of gave them a Cisco kind of know like situation, but Cisco don't know they fuck. But Johnny walks up, Chrissy over there checking her out. Oh, she hot. Yeah, I can get her on the track. I'm just saying, but that's how she was. So Johnny, next thing you know, Diamond walk in. Surprise! I heard he's at Tara's party, so I just decide to go shout out. And I'm sitting there like, girl, no, the producer told you where he was gonna be at, and so you could turn up. So she was like, oh, you shocked to see me. He like, Johnny like, hi. Johnny speaks. And she was like, I came to see you. What's this? It's supposed to be me and you. Johnny was like, we're here. we're here, boo. Like what you talking about, but we're here. And she gonna say, well, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Johnny was like, snatch, bitch, snatch all this up here, all this, and stayed with a grip of that shit in her hand and was like, you gonna respect me. I told you. Say yes, ma'am. Do you understand? I mean, she just going off on her, and the whole time I'm like, yes, yes. Snatch that bitch up. I ain't here for go take that. Go take that. Close my door again, Antoine. Anyway, so sorry. So anyway, my son coming here asking about damn cat. No, Antoine, close the door. Out, out. See what happens when you got spoiled ass kids. Out. That way or this way? Sorry, you guys, but real life situations. We got real life shit going on over here. We ain't got nothing scripted. But anyway, so she just got her hand and all this kind of stuff, and I was here for it. Like I said, I don't be really, rooting for two women to fight, but something about Diamond, I'm like, bitch, somebody just snatch you up. I'm just saying, she crazy and she disrespectful. But yeah, did y'all see how Rashida and Chrissy was over there rolling? They rolling. Rashida on the phone calling somebody, got to be telling something was going on. But yeah, when that bitch Diamond, Johnny was like, is my wig still on? I fell out. I was like, this bitch Diamond hair all out the place, Johnny hair still up in place. I don't know. I don't get it. It was crazy. It was funny. Y'all tell me y'all favorite parts of this. How y'all like this episode? Did y'all find it entertaining? Whatever. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, Xbox Live. Once again, I'm sorry for the disruptions with my son, but hell, I'm a mama and this is real life shit. But anyway, make sure you check out Ashley Miller, Mike B, Much Love, Squeaky Jones. Make sure you check out Color Me Pink with my girl Keisha Irvin. Yeah, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. This was funny. I think I'm gonna do Black Ink Crew because the shit I seen at the beginning. But yeah, if I don't, I'll talk about it in my ghetto views at the end of the week. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.